Oh man, wait, let me make sure the cameras are working real quick.
He's like, oh yeah. So...
Yo, this is what are you guys
That's
talking
me.
about over here, bro? What is going on? We are live with the podcast with the Red Lion and I, the Zeroed Pod. And we have some special guests here. We have some of the old leadership representation with Mamer, and then I guess transition into new leadership in a way. We'll talk about that later. And then we have of course, Al Hytham, which was helping out as well. And then we have the new king, Mr. Cortex. How are you guys doing?
Hail King.
I guess we can start with Red. How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm doing well, man. Another back-to-back for me and you. Excited to be here with Mamer, Al, Cortex. I really appreciate you guys being here for me and Ploto for the pod. We're really excited to talk to you guys about what's going on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, why'd you guys let that hang, bro? You guys were talking so much before the podcast started, and now it's so quiet. What's going on?
We were talking about new potential migrants coming in, but we didn't want to share that with the community yet because it's mind blowing who's coming. So just want to make sure we were careful, we were quiet about it, we were playing with fire, not to make sure like that we got that leaked out. So yeah, we're really excited for two specific individuals from 2377 and 93 coming in, and 606. So it's really going to be exciting news when you guys hear about it.
Oh,
okay. Maybe you know something I don't.
Hope I threw him up there.
Crap. All right. Well, Cortex, how are you doing, man?
I'm good. I mean, it's been a lot, to be honest, but that was expected when I sort of said yes to this. So yeah, it's been good though. A lot of people helping out now, so it's getting better.
A lot of people, including Mamer, I believe. Mamer, bro. I thought you were retiring. How are you doing, bro? Like, what's been up with you, bro?
Supporting the homies, bro. Cannot just leave the homies.
He's not retiring.
That's rumors, bro. I'm retiring 100%.
And last but not least, Al Hytham. Again, thank you for being on the pod. Being part of the old leadership. And have you announced anything for the chat, or like what's going on with you?
I did. I decided to, along with a group of guys, to stick around, help Cortex through this period, and take it from there.
There you go.
You are so lucky, Cortex. Oh my god! I was like, oh. But really happy to hear that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Really lucky to have Al stay here with us alongside obviously all of his group and his friends. So yeah, really grateful for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I honestly think that a lot of people in 960, they just wanted to play together. They just wanted to stick as a group.
Yeah.
And then it just needed one person to step up and be like, all right, I'm going to take charge. And everyone's been kind of rallying behind you within the past couple of days, from what I've been seeing with the town hall, with like more people saying that they're staying. It's going to be pretty interesting. But before we get into the 960 stuff, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a KVK against 1093 like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And that's what this podcast was originally for. So I told this story quite a bit. I reached out to you guys. I reached out to the 960 leadership asking like, hey, could we get you guys on the podcast to talk about the 1093 KVK? And then all of this shenanigans happened. So we're going to reel ourselves back from the 960 side of things and go back to the KVK. The 1093 KVK was kind of crazy, no? Like, what were your overall thoughts of the KVK? I guess we could start off with Cortex here.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't really like a massive part of leadership this KVK. I was doing like very small things here and there. But so I basically played this KVK as a regular player, and it was a lot of fun. Although I don't really enjoy the HA style maps all that much, because you have the past sevens and sort of like the long wait time in between fights. So I think obviously in a different map, I think it could have been even better, but it definitely was a really, really good and exhausting as well Kingsland, right? I think it was 4 to 5 days straight until it finally ended. So yeah, it was exhausting for sure.
Yeah, I think,
but really fun.
We talked about earlier during that KVK, you kind of took the reins a little bit, helping out. That was the inkling of like our 3.5 placing down forts, helping out, being in the leadership chats, and Lambo. I saw the dodo. Thank you for the 5. I'm gonna let Cortex read that if he wants to, but
I'll read it. Who will be queen of 1960 from Lambo? Is a goose migrating?
This is a red line guy, bro. Look at I love Cortex with the camera, bro. This guy's just.
It's
read his face so well.
Oh man, yeah, that's why I don't turn on the cam.
Just kidding, a goose. If you're watching, like, just kidding.
Oh man. Yeah. So I guess we could go over to Maimer being at one of the main leadership of within this past KVK. Like, how was it for you, and the leadership team as a whole? Like, it must have been a crazy because you're kind of going band for band in terms of leadership against 1093. Like, how was the KVK overall for you?
It was fun, of course, but at the start, like, we fought Water Camp, Zone 5, and Pass 7, I believe. Pass 7 was actually, I wasn't expecting it to be that fun. I was surprised. Like, one of the best Pass 7 fight we had in HA. But Kingsland was something else. It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, Kingsland, I swear, day 2, when 1093 were pushing us and we lost that MX like flag line, I'm like, oh, it's cooked. It's cooked. But you guys were able to build that GT flag line, and then we ended up getting the win. Al Haytham, you were one of yet again one of the top performers in that last KVK. Like, how was that KVK against 1093? Was that the second time you versed them, right? Third time. Third time. You were there for all 3.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, they pushed us to our limits. We were down to pretty much one line going sideways and another one going, back. And somehow the guys persevered, and we made it. Tough KVK, but very much fun.
Yeah, we made it is the right way to say it. Like, talk about that, because it was a very, very challenging KVK. It was really, really tough, but we ended up getting the victory. And I guess, the people representing the old leadership here would be Maimer and Al Haytham. You're also a part of that team, right? You're part of the old leadership team.
Haytham is big boss, bro.
He's big boss.
Sort of, yes. Sort of in the leadership. Not really heavily involved in daily tasks, but sort of in the leadership, yeah.
Yes.
So whenever we have an argument or anything, we just ask for Haytham opinion. And whatever he says, we do.
So he's like Leopard 2.0.
I guess.
Oh, there you go.
No, Leopard is our legend, is our leader. Always look up to him. Yeah, and Cortex is the big boss now, new chapter. But back to the 93 discussion. They really pushed us to our limits. And it was down to very few flags, really. But the guys, some of them had it, personal. This is the rubber match, if you guys know this. And we pushed through somehow. It was a really amazing victory for us. Thanks to allies as well. They helped a lot.
Yeah, we had Earth Camp, by the way. The sources are not done because these guys took so long to turn on their cameras. So give me 1 second as we continue talking.
Not prepared.
Bro, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, I swear. But yeah, like, is this it? This is it. There you go. Wait, chat.
It works. It works.
Chat. Watch this.
Yeah.
It's working, yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so
that was a really good fight, though. Yeah, like that line, that one slimmer up line that you guys were holding for I don't know how, like 2 days was brutal. From like watching that, like kudos to you guys for against that onslaught.
Yeah, I guess Maimer, you're one of the territory guys. What happened during our Kingsland territory? We were like one flag line for like the start of that Kingsland,
specifically at the opening.
Yeah.
Well, 93, bro, is so good at utilizing their numbers on the opening. They just like overwhelm the field and block the building. Like, it's insane.
I feel like
the numbers very good at the opening.
Yeah, I feel like they have a good read of like, this is exactly where our members need to go. It's not really like, in 960s, sometimes it's about the KP, or well, not really about the KP, but sometimes people, they just fight what's closest to their city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and 93 always got the numbers advantage, so on the opening at least. So it's always like they're utilizing it very well, which gives them a very strong start every time we play against them.
Yeah, man. Wait, who's eating, bro?
Also, keep in mind also the new KVK tech is giving a post for their field, I believe.
Yeah. Now, yeah, the new KVK tech, this KVK, I do like it a lot. Like the runes and stuff, summoning the runes is super cool. The auto helps is super useful. All that kind of stuff, but at the same time, like it definitely helps the lower middle spenders compared to the whales. So that is definitely a challenge. But I mean, what do you think?
When it comes to taking down structures, when it comes to field, it feels to me like there's an advantage to the free to play, good advantage. But when it comes to swarming, really, it's really taxing. I don't know what you guys' experience was.
That's true, because the structures are so hard to, like, because of the extra stats, extra health, extra defense, all those extra stats, and of course you have less all damage from both the RCF as well as the tech. It's just like the swarmers, they just have to continue swarming more and more and more, so it made that KVK pretty costly.
Well, so basically, how you should understand this game is that for pay to win is the more of the less free stuff there is, the better for the pay to win. So the KVK, the reduction on the total damage for the KVK nowadays, it does give a bonus to the pay to win. That's why we could use people of one alliance fighting people of two alliances now, which couldn't really be happen.
Yeah.
If it is for the similar quality. So lesser free stuff, which means lesser all damage given by the fortress, the kingdom fortress, it does help. And the KVK attack, it gives, like Hayden said, it does give the more of the easier giveaway. So let's just put it for the top Imperium KVK. These are all the free stuff. So these free stuffs are increasing in the top Imperium KVK. That's why it was also hard for us.
By the way, shout out to Lano for hopping onto the call. We didn't even know if he could come through as 50-50.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, he just started talking. I'm like, whoa, Lano's here. Let's go.
What's up, buddy?
Lano's big boss, bro.
Hey, you're gonna pay my gasoline fee, okay?
Oh yeah, we miss you, bro. We miss you. We definitely missed you this last KVK. I will talk about.
Well, I was helping you guys in from behind.
Behind the scenes, not from behind.
I'm sorry.
None of
I'm
us
sorry.
need help.
Who do you think talks to the allies before the Kingsland?
Exactly.
You were helping them from behind. I like that. No, I get it. I get it. Behind the scenes.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta clarify what behind we were talking about.
Clarify a little bit.
Yeah, just clarify it.
Yeah. The chat, and I pause. Excuse me. No, Lano. Like honestly, Lano, like your experience the last, I don't know, since I've been here, when I was in GC for the last 6 KBKs, I think it was. You were a tremendous, like, amazing war lead. So I know you were helping from behind, but it's always good to hear your voice at those late nights. So if they didn't have that,
well, now you get to hear my voice in the early morning.
Yeah.
You guys are meeting up in real life, right? You guys are in the same city, so link up.
Not really. 7 hours away, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Bakersfield.
You in Bakersfield? Wait, I'm driving to Bakersfield.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted you to get excited. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what you say.
Ooh.
I
want you to help them from behind.
I just wanted to help you from behind, you know?
Okay, help me from behind. I can go to your back.
Going back to the tech. We have a Bad Queen here. We probably have a lot of 2377 watching. That KVK against them, I felt like every single time, if I was out of position for like 0.1 second,
you're cooked, bro.
One shot. Every single time. This KVK, I'd be in the middle of a murder ball, and my marches would just stay alive. Like,
yeah.
It was like super tanky.
Yeah, that's because of the free stuff.
Yeah.
The free bonus is too much. Back in then it was 50% all damage, right?
Yeah.
Or 80? I think it was 50. So from the fortress.
Mhm.
If these free stuff are too many, there's no advantage for your gears or for your commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty much it was too much status given from Lilith for free to every player, that the money you spend in a game worth nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem for the old tech and also for the old KVK model.
Yeah, just so much all damage coming out of nowhere, to where the all damage coming from your equipment and all that kind of stuff, armaments, kind of meant less. Now, the quality of your accounts mean more due to the less stats that there are in the game. So, I mean, what did you guys think of the new tech compared to the old tech?
Yeah, do you guys like it for your individual playstyles? Did you guys like it?
I believe our experience was a little bit not the best because we were facing 93.
That's true.
That's a fair statement.
I agree.
That's a fair statement. Because with their numbers and then the tech, it just this kind of like overwhelms, I guess.
That's right. So back then, like, 2 of us could fight 3 of them with the alt tech. Now 2 of us can only fight 2 of them.
That's true. That's true. I think the new tech definitely strengthened numbers due to the fact that, with everyone being more tanky, like, it definitely helps. And you could specialize in certain troop types as well, right? You don't have to get the siege tech or whatever. You could get more beelined and then kind of, specialize your marches.
You can be max tech by Kingsland, which is never before.
Pop-ups max tech by Kingsland, yeah. Which is pretty crazy. I think Costa has a good point. Good for the community, bad for GT. Lol.
Did you guys think at all whatsoever, like, in this Kingsland you guys were cooked? Like, oh, we're gonna lose this? Like, was there any inclination of that? Because it was pretty bad for a little bit. I was like, oh, this is getting a little crazy.
I think Heisam should stop this.
For me, no. Honestly, no. I think
behind
it was
tough. Behind the scene, like Nathan.
Morale, maybe we saw some people a little bit demoralized, but leadership, I think, at large, and the majority of players were like, "Let's go, let's push. Let's get some, let's wear them out, let's drain them, resources, troops, etc." But was it too far for comfort or too close for comfort? Yes, it was. We were left with 2 lines effectively. 2 sets of lines. Territory were limited, but that's where we shine as GT, right? You put us in a difficult spot, and somehow everyone becomes a warrior and motivated and whatnot. So for me, I think there was no point where I thought we're losing, but I thought we need to get our act together, focus more, and push more.
Oh, look at me swarming the rally chat. Look at that. Oh, look, look, I'm swarming. Swarming the rally. I did it. Video proof.
Is the icon actually showing the swarm thing? Is it on?
Yeah, look, I'm swarming the rally. Where is it? Oh, where are my troops going? Oh, the rally's dead. It's because I swarmed it. No, the flag burned.
Just standing next to the flag, hoping that people were swarming his marches.
I never mind, the flag burned. That's why. But I was swarming it. I was there. But yeah, I felt like day 2 was so tough. Like the first day, it felt like it was kind of a back and forth, and like we would slowly burn away a little bit, but then we'd gain this territory to the left side of Ziggurat, blocking them from burning our allies. I thought day 2, when we lost to the MX line, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, we have to build all the way around that keep that's for some reason right next to the Zig. They had so much teleport space. I felt like if they kept the pressure going, it would have been really, really tough, but we were able to... I think day 3, because we were able to like stall their push, and then they kind of went to our ally side as well for a little bit during their uptime. I feel like we were able to make up a lot of territory, and then it was kind of wraps from there. But yeah.
I was talking to Pika on the second day. I was like, bro, it's not looking good. We're getting burned. What are we gonna do? And we're just like yeah, we just keep going. It doesn't matter. Whether or not, we just keep going.
Yeah, there's no contingency plan.
It change anything. Yeah, we just keep going.
It's tough because like we couldn't even think of a win condition. You know what I mean? Like usually in a KVK state, you could think of a win condition. That's like, okay, if we hit this, if we burn this flag, we push to here. But 1093 were burning us, and we couldn't burn them. But then I think that day 3 pusher really helped out. But yeah. Any final thoughts about the KVK from you guys?
I'm just gonna say the MVB sentence that carried us: one more expansion, guys. Let's go.
One more expansion.
One more expansion.
Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, endure. We all had to endure to make it through this spot. I think the guys really pulled through, and we made it somehow.
Did you guys want to fight 93 though? Like, was there a plan to fight them again for the 3rd time? Like, you know, when you guys registered?
No, we wanted for easy KVK.
I was like, shit, because I knew we talked about like 93 again. Fuck.
This KVK was supposed to be a recovery against 2377.
That's how the game is now. So small, relatively smaller size kingdom, they don't want to face you, and it just become a burden. And once they only see kingdom like 93 or 960 in the map alone, and they will pretty much just not fight. That's how the mentality of the many players are nowadays.
Yeah,
it's like back in 3 KVKs ago when we fought. I think the KVK we having 1316 and 1846 in the map. Oh, I think that's KVK fighting against 2489.
Mm-hmm.
That when in Kingsland, when our ball just strike on 1846 once, and they all disappear. They don't want to fight anymore in the Kingsland. And then it got over. The days for Kingsland just got over on the first day. Yeah, that's how the mentality for many of the players nowadays. They don't want to fight the top players.
Yeah.
So either you downsize or you go pick up 77 or 93 every single time. Otherwise, there's no match for you.
Yeah, I mean, after this KVK, from what I understood, we all saw the Seawill mail, the heartfelt Seawill mail.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second. Before we switch to go to the next topic, I just want to say thank you to the developers for that 3-hour maintenance during our absolute downtime.
That was terrible.
Oh yeah, every time.
Thank you for the maintenance.
I appreciate it.
During our uptime and 1093's downtime, we were free burning them, and then there's a 3-hour maintenance.
You know that the same thing happened to us last KVK 477. That is during their downtime, they just had to run on maintenance. I don't wanna say it too objectively, but it's the facts. It just happens that 2 times in a row that they just run maintenance during our uptime and just helping our opponents.
And we still won the KVKs, so I guess, you know, they...
Yeah.
it kind of worked out, because if it was the other way around, like, people can say, like, oh, it was because of that. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'd rather have it for you guys.
They already said. I don't know how, but some people already said.
I say it's the same. People will find excuses. They don't care about what's the truth.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. So, do you guys have any final thoughts about the KVK against 1093? Or we get to go to the next.
I want to get to the next one. This was juicy. Oh, this was juicy. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Let me know.
So, as we all saw, we saw the Seawill mail. You know, did a stream about it. Did a whole video about it, and essentially, I believe that the old 960 leadership, the leadership that's been leading 960 since that initial 1093 KVK, the plan was for that leadership to retire after this KVK, and the reasoning behind it, correct me if I'm wrong, is like you guys kind of already completed the game where you fought everyone you wanted to fight, you reached the heights you wanted to reach, and now it's like you're going to your next chapters of life. I mean, even in my time here in 960, the past 3 KVKs, the first one I played was 2489 and 1846. The second one we played 2377, 1365, 1606. The last KVK we played 1093. I mean, these are all top kingdoms in the game. And I could imagine that the list goes even more extensively for you guys that have been here for a while. So I guess from the old leadership's point of view, like how did that decision come to be? And yeah, like the thought process behind that.
So it was already like happening after the 77 KVK, like and also like during this KVK. Yeah, so after 77 KVK, like it slowly kind of started to build up. Also, during this KVK, one of our territory planner got sick and said that he will quit after the KVK. Eventually, Sewell also getting his second kid soon. And Pika, Gav, they said they want to quit also. So it kind of slowly built up, but we were just waiting for the KVK to end to announce it.
That 77 KVK was the one to go out on. You know, like, 'cause that was epic. That was like brutal.
It was.
That was brutal because it was Zone 5 until Kingsland ended. That was crazy. I wanted to quit the game after that. Like, I'm done. This is too much. This is too much. Like, I haven't seen my wife in 30 days. That's how crazy it was.
Really, but the best game I played in GT, which is the last 2 years, that was the 77 KVK. Really, a lot of fun, a lot of fights. And you're right, maybe that was the right time to do it. But it was 1-1 with 93, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it was. So you had to do it.
We needed a rubber match. I think now everyone can retire saying, I've conquered. I mean, the old leadership is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I also think the 2 matches that they had, like the person that won was heavily favored. 1093 was heavily favored in that first match. You guys in 960 were heavily favored with 2049 in your camp, which is crazy. In that second match. This match I feel like was the most even matchup between the 2 kingdoms, and I think
that's right.
I think we saw that.
That match, based on the old calculation system, it was actually not that crazy if you were watching from the beginning till the end. The beginning 93 actually has more camp power registered than 960 plus 489 together. That's how we actually got matched up together.
Mm-hmm.
And that KVK 960 just lost the win strikes, and also 489 didn't really have the win strike. So 2 camps with no win strike, while 993 had a 4 win strikes. So higher power, more win strikes. It does give them that kind of situation where they have to face 89 GT. Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where we forget. Was that the KVK right after the 1093 KVK, the first one, and you fought them again?
Yes, right after that KVK that we lost.
Oh wow! So after the old leadership retired, with like Leopard, and there's a lot of other people that I was in here, so I don't really know too many of them. But after that set of leadership retired, you guys went straight into a rematch against 1093. So I guess that's true.
Which was also not as planned. Every single time we matched them, it was never as planned.
Mm-hmm.
They just put us together, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good ending though to the 18-1 record of the old GT that we have on the Alliance board, being able to beat the rivals and kind of break through.
The record is so long that I'm not even sure if it's 18 or 17 anymore. Like, we argue about that every day.
Wait, I saw in general chat we have a player in GT that was here from KVK1. Is that true?
Zake, I believe. Not sure.
Yeah, Zake.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Maybe we gotta get.
But yeah, no one knows if it's 18 or 17 anymore. No one is sure.
That's a good problem to have for sure.
It's just that every single KVK we fought for and just -1. That's how many times we won. That's it.
Yeah.
Even that KVK, it wasn't really a loss. 93 almost getting drained. It was if there's nothing behind our back, we already won.
Man, I mean, so
but a loss is a loss. We have to admit. It's not like we're trying to avoid just pretend that we never lost. No, we lose one.
Yeah.
But that was a long KVK too that you guys lost against 1090. You guys were in that Kingsland for quite some time. It wasn't a fast loss by any means. So
6 or 7 days, I think, in Kingsland, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean that's super impressive. Like, so going back to the leadership retiring, right? So we had that whole thing. You guys announced what? Like, how did the announcement come to be? Like, why exactly a couple days before? A couple days before the whatchamacallit, the map closed and you know that timing.
So it was like we were waiting for the ZEROED to close, so it's completely secured. Because yeah, you don't want to announce everyone quitting, everyone leave, and suddenly 93 goes and takes the Zig, you know.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm curious, Cortex, how did it come to you, dude? Like out of nowhere, I was like, oh shit, GT's cooked. We're cooked. I left at a good time, and then all of a sudden I see Cortex is the new king. So like, how did that come? Did they approach you? Did you say, hey, you know?
Honestly, it was kind of random in a sense. Well, not fully random, but it was like I was thinking about what I was gonna do, and I just mentioned in our leadership chat on WeChat that I'm like, I'm probably just gonna stick around, you know, for a couple of KVK, see what happens, and just that's sort of it. And then they were like, oh, you should just take over then. And I was like, and then I thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, you know, I've been out of leadership positions for a long time now, and you know, feel ready for a new challenge, so I took it on.
I mean, you've been playing the game for what, 7 years now? You've been in leadership roles in different kingdoms, so you are experienced. So it makes sense. But I was like, you know, for those who are in leadership, you know that shit sucks. It's a privilege, but also a curse. So especially taking over the shoe, like filling the shoes in 1960, I know it's not going to be an easy task, but I know you'll do well. So congratulations, and you got 10 years in you, dude. I believe in you.
10 years.
Well, I appreciate
you got 10 years in you.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think I mentioned this before. Like that, Cortex taking King was like top shocking moments of 2025. It was like out of nowhere because the trajectory of everything was like, okay, we're all gonna disband, we're all gonna go our separate ways, quit, all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, 24 hours later, it's like, boom, nah, there's gonna be people staying, and then all of a sudden, it snowballed back into whatever this new 1960s looking like. But at least there's gonna be a semblance of 1960 in the kingdom. Like it's, it was a crazy 24-hour transformation that all of us 1960 disbanded into boom, Cortex King. But I guess one of my questions is, you guys are here, like we have 3 of the people from old leadership here. You guys are saying you're retiring, but from what I hear, you're like, what are you guys actually retiring? What's the plan? Who's retiring from old leadership? Who's staying? Like what's, because I know a lot of people are willing to help out with the task Cortex has in hand.
So I think I'll speak for myself. I will be sticking around with a decent sized group to help Cortex. Maybe Cortex can tell us more about the outlook for the kingdom later, but a lot of people moving out and quite a few people are also sticking around. Mamer?
Yeah, I'm gonna support Cortex also as much as I can and support the guys that decide to stay. I won't be as active as I was, but I will still be there helping as much as I can. And I believe so some of the players are stepping up also to take tasks in leadership, which is very helpful. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Who's the new migration officer of 1960?
There's not gonna be one person. I'm gonna be helping. There's also Chicken Hunter is helping us, and a couple other players that also offered to help out with that. So yeah, there's gonna be a few people.
So please contact Cortex for any migration questions or answers, and he will definitely direct you in the right position.
Is there like an estimate of how many players are staying in GT that we know of right now? I know it's still a fluctuating number.
It's really hard to give exact or a very exact approximate, but
like a prediction.
If I had
maybe.
to guess, or a prediction, sure. I think after, well, players will be kicked, and obviously people who weren't happy with their performance last KVK and so on. After all of that, and after players leave, of course, and then we'll have a few migrants. We won't have that many. I don't plan on having a massive migration now because we want to downsize a little bit, right? So don't want to take in too many players. I expect us to be anywhere between 70 to 90 players, that sort of range, at least for the upcoming KVK, and then maybe go up from there. We'll see.
So do you guys think based on those numbers, I know Lotto made a good point earlier that a lot of people don't want to fight GT93 because, you know, the overwhelming power and the accounts, but with 70 to 80 now, do you think that changes?
Well, I think we're gonna be in a lower bracket, obviously, right? So we might still have the same thing of being feared, which is understandable, right? I mean, we're gonna be 70 to 90 of the best accounts in the game, right? It's still gonna be GT level accounts. So I don't think the sort of fear people have for facing us will change all that much. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be a very different version of 1960 than what has been previously.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. As you said, there's going to be the name, but at the same time, it's going to be a fresh look. It's going to be fresh faces in this new iteration of 1960. Like, what's the plan for the near-term future? You said there's going to be 790 or 70 to 90 players in 60 GT or 1960. Like, what kind of players are you looking for in terms of migrants? And I guess what type of seed are we aiming for, at least for this next KVK?
For migrants, it's mostly going to be players that will help out with leadership, and obviously they also gotta have good accounts to migrate, and also just a very few select like-minded fighters. That's probably what the migration is going to be. And for seeding, we're probably going to end up somewhere between low Imperium to high A for the next KVK, would be my guess.
Yeah, I'd assume we're still going to be Imperium because we're down to like 120 members, and then we're still Golden Imperium right now, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there any like plan to drop Imperium to get? Are we going to be ticketing everyone in, or I guess that's still in the like?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have enough tickets for everyone that we want to bring. We are working on though getting rid of some of the big accounts in the top 300, so that's underway.
Alrighty, there you go. I mean, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Is there any kingdoms in particular we're looking forward to? Like, I guess it's too early for that. We don't even know what seed we're gonna be in.
No, honestly, no. I don't have any sort of targets or like, oh, I want to fight these guys. You know, like whoever it is, I hope we're just gonna have fun in KVK together and have a good fight. That's all I hope.
Alrighty. I have a question for Alano. Alano, are you still gonna be around? Are you retiring too, or like what's your plan? Is he still here?
Yeah, I just don't have time to stick around for a top fight, but no fight, maybe.
Like, are you gonna be helping from behind as you did last KVK?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna say something that's really cookie. Okay.
Okay.
If Chiskel ever come back, I would never help a single time. Never a single minute.
Oh my God.
I will come in and just score save. Whoever watched Chiskel's streaming has no sense of taste.
Oh my God. So on another note, dude, Seabull left?
Yeah. Today. He's in 13-16, right?
Yeah. Rolex too.
Yeah.
Oh man, we'll be missed. There's a good amount of them, for sure. Yeah. There. I thought they want to go to a lower seed. Isn't 13-16 like an Imperium? Or like high A?
They're an AC.
Well, about Imperium 1960, there's something I think I should tell you guys. So when Patrick was still here, when he started this kingdom, we never aimed for being the top. Even though we won so many, we never aimed for the top. It was never our goal. The goal for this server, in the very beginning, we just want to be a top 8 kingdom. And later on, the goal did change, but that's how we started initially. It was never to be the top Imperium. So that's also a message to Cortex as a future king that don't put too much pressure on himself.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. But
I appreciate that.
That means that so if our goal right now is to be top 8 kingdom, that means 960 peak 960 soon confirmed, or we're also gonna be up there again.
Goal mission completed. That's how you put it.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a completely different structure. It's going to be completely different. We have a whole different Discord server now. There's going to be a lot of new people coming in. So, I mean, I think one of the most important things about this leadership change is that the old leadership is given the reins over. They're helping out. I'm sure you could talk to anyone from 960. It's like the Spurs, you know what I mean? Like Cortex is our Wembanyama right now, where you could talk to the Tim Duncans and the David Robinsons of the world, but they're retired, but they could help out here and there. That makes sense. I don't even know if you guys watch basketball, but
I don't know what any of that means, but I appreciate it.
No, we count on the old leadership caring and continuing to help, like the older generation also that comes back and helps.
Yeah.
Every KVK, they have vested interest, obviously.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. What are we looking forward to most with the new structure? Like with the downsizing, with the what's the most intriguing thing about this project? Because Al Haytham, you as a player could have went to any kingdom in the game, and you decided to stay in 960. What's the most intriguing thing right now for what we have going on here?
Really, we stayed because the environment in GT is not toxic. It's very healthy. We wanted to stay together as a group. We like everyone around. And we believe in Cortex and we want to support him. These are the reasons that we were in discussions about migrating out. And we ended those and decided to stay and help Cortex.
Yeah. How about you, Cortex's King? What are you looking forward to in 1960?
Honestly, a lot of the same that Hytham said. I think also like a bit of change of atmosphere. Well, not necessarily atmosphere, but sort of the way that we have the fights, right? Not necessarily having to chase the 93 or the 77 every single KVK. Now we can just kind of queue KVK when we want, not be that worried about, oh, we need to line up with this and this kingdom to get a good fight, and just play together as friends. I think that's very enticing to a lot of us, especially those that have played at like the high Imperium level for a very long time. Especially as of late, it's been like a real struggle. I mean, as we saw trying to get our last KVK, right? Yeah. No match found after no match found.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Whereas, being smaller, you'll be more free and sort of more able to fight when you like, rather than having to queue up with these specific kingdoms and just see the same faces every single KVK. And yeah, I think some new landscape for us in KVKs is going to be very exciting.
What's going to be crazy, Cortex, in the group here, is that obviously some members of GT did migrate to other kingdoms, new adventures. It might be kind of crazy to like fight each other, because now like we're lower seeding. They probably went to other A's. Like that will be like interesting to see. Like sad, but it'll be fun for sure.
Yeah, Redline, you need to watch out, bro. We're coming for you.
Oh, I know. I migrated to relax, and all of a sudden I've been thrown into a freaking like. Into
if you fought against if you fought against 1188 and 1316 60 GT next, like we're gonna be. I actually
Dude,
like
that will be crazy, bro. If I get matched up with GT, I'm like, oh god damn it.
I ironically think high AC is the best place to be in Rock, because you could be camp, you could be matched up with a camp, as long as you're willing to take the fights, it's the best place to be in Rock, because you could be matched up with other A seeds. Could also be matched up against the big Imperiums. You could still play those big Imperium KVKs with campmates. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to be with campmates. There's not going to be that much of a strain. And we're not going to be playing those every single time. And it's not like we need those KVKs to survive, because we could have other options. And then if anything, we might be, you know, the one A seed with a bunch of like lower A seeds, right? So there's like more flexibility with the matchups compared to what it used to be when you're literally at the ceiling of Rise of Kingdoms and the only people you could fight are the people up there with you. And to your point, Redline, I think kind of like the way that it broke down, there's going to be a lot more parity in Rock, where we saw 1606 get a lot stronger. They're probably going to be one of the top kingdoms in the game now. 2377 got a lot stronger. I'm sure 2049 after their KVK, 1365, they're going to get some players as well. Like a lot of these 1960 players, some of them went to the lower seeds, but a lot of them went to these high Imperium kingdoms. And now there's going to be a lot more parity in the game, where it's not just, you know, 1093, 2377, and 960, but there's going to be a lot more kingdoms with these players that, you know, could potentially shake up the way Rock has been for quite some time. So that's going to be really interesting.
It may be too soon to say so, but this may well be good for the game.
Yeah, completely agree.
I agree. A great chapter ended for a new one to begin, so it's going to be interesting to see.
All right, King Cortex, do you have any final things about your topic, and any final anecdotes about you and the future, the new look 1960?
I just, you know, hope everyone can appreciate the legacy that the old GT leadership has built, and appreciate that regardless of what happens in the future. I think, you know, GT and 1960 as a kingdom has proven everything there is to prove in this game. And I just hope moving forward we can have a lot more fun, and that, you know, we shouldn't be compared to the old GT. The old GT chapter has ended. This is a new chapter, and yeah, I hope we're going to have a lot of fun.
There you go. All right. I guess we can move on to viewer questions. So, I mean, we got some prestigious people in here. I'm sure a lot of people have some questions. So, if you guys have any questions for these guys, feel free to put it in the chat. We saw Black Mom with the 20 buckaritos. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $20. Thank you for the support this stream. And yeah, this podcast has been a long time coming, and I'm happy that we're able to finally set it up. And it's funny because like the topics of the podcast have changed so much from 1093 to 960 disbanding to all of a sudden a new look 960. It's been like a completely different topic every single time. But appreciate you guys. And if you guys see a comment, I'll let you guys in leadership and Redline read out a comment that interests you guys. Queen from 2377. Good luck, Cortex. I'm sure you'll do great for 1960. There you go.
Appreciate that, Queen.
How many migrants are expected to be accepted?
Don't have an exact number, but I will say probably for sure less than 10.
Yeah, because we are looking to drop the seat, so it doesn't make sense to take migrants.
It doesn't, and we have a lot of people wanting to stay already. Some will be kicked, so it doesn't make sense at that point to be like, oh yeah, let's recruit a whole bunch of people. You know, that's kind of counterproductive to what we're trying to do right now.
I heard all leadership gets bold.
Also takes time to switch up your wordy systems too.
Yeah,
because you guys rely on the previous. Well, not you guys, us rely on the previous system for too long. That, which also eventually causing a issue where no one is stepping up. So now we're giving a brand new start. We will have to see how the new system will work. So yeah, that's also evaluation steps for the next possible KDK. So makes sense.
You have the new event Supreme Strife, which you can only register about 50 at the start. Each round increase 5, so like your maximum is 70, 80, I believe. So it doesn't make sense to be bigger than that since we want to focus on that event.
Yeah, that event should be really good for the kingdom you're trying to build here. It's kind of like a mix of Osiris League and KVK, which I mean have been the two things that 960 and 60 GT have been really good at. So it should be really interesting to see how the Supreme Strife team does. And I'm assuming that Osiris League, you guys are going to be focusing on that as well. Like, has anything changed for Osiris League and I guess Grand Prix coming up?
Grand Prix team's still going strong. We're still putting in our work. We're still practicing every week. So we're trying our best for Grand Prix. For next Osiris League, we will be there, of course.
Alrighty, there you go.
What's the name of the GT team? GPX team?
No, it's called 60 GT.
Am I tripping?
So it's because they won the champions of the realms. They go right into it. So if you're looking at the qualifiers, yeah, they're not in there because they won.
We originally won using the MX shell, but we asked the developers to change it to GT. They agreed, so.
Nice. Any questions you guys see?
Oh, I don't even have the stream open.
I see like half of the people talking about Cortex. Cortex, can we see gym picks? Cortex this, Cortex that.
Bro.
Come back to 960 Red Line, bring back the Three Musketeers. I'm sure he'll be here in spirit. Yeah, you gotta help out. So you have your farm accounts here, right? You can play on your farms and fill farms and all that here. Hold on now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, I still have 12 farms there.
Yeah, man, we need farm fillers.
Well, they're in the cloud right now for you guys, but if they're ever needed.
Are they like fat farms? Is that why?
Like 35 to 40.
What's too big for a farm account anyways? I don't even know.
Probably that. I think. At least minimum. Is that bald man really Mamer? Yes, that is Mamer. The photo that you guys see, that's Mamer. It was taken like last year.
Not daily, man. Not daily. I actually sent my picture with Goose before in the 960 chat.
Wait, what? There's a picture of you?
Yeah, with Goose.
Let me see.
They came to Egypt.
Yo, let me see. PM me.
PM me.
Oh, God.
It's in the 960 chat. I'm gonna search for it.
How long ago was this?
Oh, it was like a month ago.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm really gonna scroll up.
Just search in the bar or.
I actually want to see. I actually want to see it too.
Is it the KVK chat, 960 chat?
960 chat.
Let's see. How do I do this?
I'm just curious, if you're playing in lower seeds, are you still gonna require GT players to max tech? Because if that's the case, GT is still super strong for lower seeds given the numbers.
I mean, for the new tech, you don't need to do much to max tech, you know.
Well, right, but I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have like, you need to spend this and this much, but I mean, the players we have are mostly players that do buy tech, right? So we will have a lot of max tech players still, yes.
All right, there you go. Tash, okay. Can you go over how you plan to do migration? It's going to be people helping out with leadership and then like-minded fighters. What does like-minded fighters mean? Like, I guess people we fought before, or?
No, it doesn't need to be people we fought before, just with the right mindset, of being all in KVKs and being all in for the team.
There you go.
And also, obviously, having strong accounts.
Hosta's asking a question. What do you think of KP paid pilots? Oh wow, that's I feel like this is a rabbit hole, bro.
That's a convoluted question. I'll just say I don't like it.
Yeah,
there's many reasons why, but yeah.
Red Line's in 1029 with Lambo.
I'm trying to find this Mamer picture. Hold on.
Bro, I sent it in the chat, bro. You're cooked.
Just now?
Yeah, I just sent the link to it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Cortex, what kind of hair gel do you use? I'm gonna need to send the same to Red Line, said Tash.
No, this is all just water, bro.
Wait, Mamer, that's you?
Yeah, you can tell which one I am.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses, the skinny white guy.
No, that's not me.
Wait, okay, can you show it?
Oh, dude, he looks good, man. I thought you were like a guy with like a, bald and giant beard, but there's actually something going on here.
Yeah, this guy looks like a footballer, low key. Do you play football?
Yeah, dude.
I do.
There's a little bit of biceps there. Oh, he definitely plays football.
Like Goose is. I'm not gonna. He's way.
So Goose showed up, bro, with 4 of his friends. All of them are.
Is that a
2
Goose?
meters plus.
No,
is that a Goose?
No, that's Goose. Goose Toby.
Goose Toby, you need to work out those legs, Goose. What the fuck? Oh my god, I might need to squat.
Where did you send the picture?
Are we allowed to show this? No, I don't think so, right?
Which chat?
I'll let Mamer decide, bro. Mamer, do you want? Are you? No, you don't want to show it.
Yo, Mamer just sent you my Discord. Just sent you my Discord.
Goose,
Yeah.
Goose was good. Goose was good.
Yeah, Goose is young, huh? Damn, I didn't know he's that young.
Mamra is even younger. Mamra is probably the youngest leadership.
Like, I'm going to his the spot we agreed to meet up in. I see 4 Danish guys. All of them are like 2 meters plus, and there's one short guy in between them. I'm looking to them, and suddenly I hear his voice. Oh, Mamer!
Dude, Mamer got those big old lips, though. God damn.
Hey.
Big old lips, dude. Look at you and Goose's lips compared. You got some big old smackers on there.
How did we miss this? How did we miss this picture?
Ladies are gonna be happy, dude. Look at this guy's lip. My God. That's the DSL, man. Holy shit. All right, chat.
Yeah,
okay.
We can't show it, chat. It's in 960 chat. If you're in 960 chat, then you could scroll up and find it eventually. That's
Dude, we got lips here in GT. We got hair in GT. Like, I don't know what I was doing here.
Yo, this is
For females?
Dude, I'm saving this image and putting it as my Discord profile for you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the podcast. Do you guys have any final notes? Any final well wishes for, or any final I don't know, thoughts about?
Yeah, Mamer, how tall are you? You're definitely like 5'7" here.
Bro, I'm 5'11", bro. What do you mean?
Oh, so Goose is tall too?
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
You guys are,
he's not short.
You guys are shorter than me because I'm 6'6". So I mean, but to me that's fine.
Wait, weren't you like 7? Because I remember you always said your share is 6.7 and you're taller.
No, my chair's 5'9". I'm 6'6". Just have to remember this, guys.
I see.
That's the final note for the podcast, I guess. I appreciate your time, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully the podcast wasn't too scuffed with all the different topics, but essentially 960, we're going to be still around. We're going to be still kicking, just in a lower seed, hopefully, fingers crossed, and we're just going to be playing for fun and with the boys. And yeah, we'll keep the content going, and to all you guys that watched, to you guys that were here, appreciate you guys a ton. Redline, do you have any final notes?
No, thank you everybody for joining the pod. And again, Cortex, you're gonna do great. Al, excited that you're gonna stay here. Mamer, enjoy retirement. Well, kind of. And Alano, you too, man. Wish you guys the best. It was an amazing chapter to be a part of. And I know that GT's name and legacy will carry on through the Cortex and that team. So it's been a pleasure, and I appreciate you guys being on the pod with me and Ploto.
Thank you for having me.
All right, catch you guys later. Peace.
Thank you.